A flowing conversation throughout this entire process. So the apprentices understand what an architect is thinking about. The architect understands what the apprentices are thinking about. And it's that uniqueness of this project that's been the best part of the learning project for everybody involved.
With the addition of the shade panels, construction was soon completed. The following spring, the final features were added to the pavilion that would enable it to function as the gathering place it was intended to be.
This project is all about the river. A lot of us don't know how much the river's been degraded over time and what a precious natural resource it is to us. So what we want to do is to be able to share our experience, what we've learned about the river, how we care for the river, the ecology of the river. We want to be able to share that with other people. That's the reason why it's important that we build these structures here. We're putting rocks in here, some of these large flat boulders, so we can use those as kind of a natural setting for people to sit on. Right here, we have this circular fire pit, and this will be a place where people can come, and we're going to have a still fire pit down in the ground here.
With the amphitheater-style seating and fire pit in place, it was time to formally mark the completion of the project. Everyone who had had a hand in creating the shade pavilion, from operating engineers, ironworkers, carpenters, contractors, and architects, to the Nature Conservancy staff, had a chance to engrave their names on the newly installed fire pit. It was a fitting way to mark the end of a long process. And then, all that remained was to celebrate.
Greetings in all three of the Great Basin languages here in the Reno, Sparks, Washoe County area.
We're glad that they're working with the tribes and restoring the river to its natural ways here, and also that we're working with them to bring back the native plants.
You know, you can look up into the foothills and kind of reflect on things. It's very cool to be sitting out here.
There's a rabbit.
Yeah, a lot of wildlife.
Our class was actually able to come out 3 times, and so it was nice to see the progression.
Sitting here now and with the shade, with the sun behind us, it's working just the way it was designed to do. Came along real nice. Works good.
I think one of the best things about working on this project actually was working with the different apprenticeship programs. Carpenters, the iron workers, the electrical workers, the painters, so many different groups that came together, the operating engineers and the various companies and organizations that donated towards this project. To make this possible, it really is about community and cooperation, collaboration.
It's a beautiful facility, and we hope that the community and visitors have the opportunity to use it.
It's a beautiful place just to come down and put your feet in the water and bring the kids down and have a picnic lunch. And the birding, tons of birds out there. We saw some new birds today that we haven't seen before, so we're anxious to find out what kind of birds those were. It's beautiful, very lush and green actually down by the river, and the oxbow parks that have been created are really nice.
The more people that get out here and see it and experience it, the better off the river's going to be.
The scale of the project has grown. At this point, of course, we couldn't be more well pleased that the oxbow now being in place has made the site for this pavilion ever more beautiful than we ever would have imagined.
You can already see the patina on the copper starting to change, a little bit of the bolt weathering and some of the on the wood. You see the landscaping starting to mature on the site, and as functions are held, as people enjoy the site, you're going to see more and more evolution of the life of this project. I think that you'll see this become an impetus for other things.
The thing that it symbolizes for me is our welcome of the public and our commitment to public access. To me, it's both an end and it's a beginning. It's the end of a monumental project that involved so many different facets of our community to get this structure created and built. But now it's the beginning, and it's the beginning of our public access program. This evening is the kind of experience that I think we all imagined when we saw the drawings of the Shade Pavilion. We have a wonderful breeze blowing here. The sun is starting to set. There's just a rustle of the cottonwoods and beautiful, beautiful glimmer on the river. So it's the perfect time of day to experience the Shade Pavilion.
In the end, the story of building the McCarran Ranch Pavilion is not so much the weaving of copper and wood, but the weaving together of human beings with diverse outlooks and skills who came together for one shared vision. Working together, we can ensure the diversity and enrich the quality of life on Earth now and for future generations. The Nature Conservancy, protecting nature, preserving life.